to stop doom scrolling, and we're going to get our paint set out here and create some art. I have my candle lit with lavender tonight, and I'm inspired by the color purple and lavender. So let's see what we, okay, I need to refill my water bottle here. A little water dropper. Get ourselves, just in case we want any of the other colors, we'll go ahead and get them all wet and get them activated and ready just in case. And then we've got a little clean water and mixing area. Okay, I'm gonna just do an intuitive painting tonight. It's been a little while since I've done something that's more not sketched out ahead of time or have an idea of what I want to do yet. So I'm just going to start getting some water on the page, and then I'm going to drop in some color, and we are going to see what we think it looks like, and then start going from there and building a painting. Just going to be intuitive. I'm going to drop in purple. Ooh, okay. So I've dropped that in a few places. See how it sort of blends in. Now we've got to start. Haven't been on lately. Hi, stars. Yeah. Adeline, I don't know what I'm going to draw. We're going to figure it out as we go. I'm going to drop in some more purple. Some more purple. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I kind of like that. Let's do this other color, my magenta color maybe in here, a little lighter. Okay. And maybe a little red. I don't know. What is this starting to look like? I was talking about the YouTuber. Cool. Doo-doo-doo. Start to see something start to pan out here. I think it does actually look kind of like a little landscape, and I think we can have like a light spot where there's light right here. And that's a very soft, I'm starting to see a forest, like with purple, but the trees are like purple. So it's like a nighttime maybe or something. Let's drop in some, yeah, okay. Got some ultramarine blue here. Lemonade painting. Well, that doesn't quite match what I'm doing right now, but maybe later. Like little bushes. Yeah, I kind of like this. Okay. Let's blend this red in just a little bit more. Drop a little more in. Okay, I'm starting to get the vision for this a little bit. Are you guys starting to see it come together? See where I'm sort of taking it. And it's so funny because I had no idea what this was going to be when we first started. I was just like, I'm going to put some purple on the paper and see where we can take it. Just go back. I'm going to add almost like some clouds in the sky a little. A little more of this purple color here. Oh yeah, that's starting to really have a little more depth to it. Yeah, I love the colors too. I love that they're not quite colors that you would normally do, like a regular there we go. Yeah. Landscape, you know, don't really think of landscapes like that too much. Okay, I am going to actually put this brush away and get a little thinner brush and start doing more deep details. I've never painted a Marilyn Monroe, no. I have a hard time with faces, so I struggle with that a little bit. But look, they look like trees and the sky behind. Okay, it's really starting to become something now. This is exciting. I'm kind of mixing the Payne's Gray and the ultramarine here while it's still sort of wet, and it can kind of give a little depth to kind of where we're gonna show more trees. And like over here, I'm gonna kind of give this a little more definition. Like each of these trees a little bit of oh yeah, that's looking so good. I'm like, really enjoying this one. Here to let you know God loves you. Oh, thanks. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hopefully you guys can hear the music. It's off a little. I have it on my desk across the room tonight, so it's not quite as close as I normally have it, but there we go. Okay, and we need to have little trees back here that are purple. one little purple tree there. That's cool. So we've got a little perspective going on here, a little bit there, and yeah, it reminds me of a sunset. Yeah, really soft. Okay, now I'm gonna take some black and let's add a little more depth in here. Is this dry enough? I think so. I'll try. See, the more that it's darker toward the foreground, gives us these lovely silhouettes that really just kind of add to the whole ambiance. And do one over here. How about right here in the middle? Tiny Bob Ross. Yes. I love Bob Ross. He was like, I grew up in the country, and so we didn't have much, we didn't have cable. So I watched Bob Ross a lot as a kid because we had PBS, the Farmers 5. Okay. I really like how loose and just flowy this is. I'm gonna add a little bit more to the clouds now that I've got a little more here. I think I can add yeah, that really gave it just a little extra. You can feel the sun peeking through a little bit. Okay. All right. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, I think that's... Can you guys see me okay? I decided to put my little mirror there, so I think sometimes it's more fun to be able to actually see the artist as they're making their art. So, hello. I don't know. I think I like how loose this feels, but I think I do want to define my trees a little bit more. So let's go back with the ultramarine and maybe give these little definitions just a little more lines. Okay, there we go. It gives it just a little more pizzazz. I kind of want to add one little teeny tiny shape down here, like maybe a little animal. Yeah, let's add an animal. I'm gonna do that with my pen though, so that we can. Okay, got my liner pen. Happy little trees, yes. Okay, so let's put a little animal right here in the middle. I'm thinking like a deer. Do I not have a deer in front of me though? I've done a deer a couple times. I think we can do this. We're gonna wing it. It's small enough that we're gonna just make it work. I'm gonna just tap right there. See if I can lighten it just a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I just got it a little bit wet and then lift a little bit more so I can put the deer head on here and we can actually kind of see it. So we have a little deer body. Just need, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm trying. All right, I need to switch pens. That happens sometimes when it's still a little bit wet. We're just gonna switch to this pen. Okay, it looks a little more like a moose, but it's it's fine. It's still kind of cool. They get an animal in our little painting that we, if you weren't here at the beginning, this is an intuitive painting. And what that means is I had no idea what I was going to paint when I started. I just was like, okay, I'm gonna put some purple down. So we put down some water, then we dropped some purple in, and then I kind of moved it around until I was like, oh, it kind of looks like maybe it's a sky and a landscape. And then we added some trees, and then I just added a little moose in the front. Little baby deer fawn. Yeah, that's right. I put a Sasquatch. Oh, that's so funny. It's a Sasquatch. So there we are. That turned out fun. It's not like, you know, my best work ever, but that's the fun of doing something intuitive like that, is to just get your brain going and get started on making something, so then you're not like just stuck staring at a blank page, you know. So that was really cool. Turned out great. Bob Pross would be proud. Thank you. You guys, we made this last night. Somebody requested a Nemo fish, so we painted that last night. So scroll up from my comment about Bob Ross, Dan. Okay. You need to create a mini Bob Ross character. Bob Ross is my spirit animal. Yes! Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. I love it. Yeah. I should have like a little little Bob Ross that could sit here and be like judging me. Well, not judging. He would just say, there's no mistakes, just happy accidents. No mistakes, just happy accidents. How about a happy little tree? Okay, we're gonna do another painting here in my journal, in our little tiny journal. And you're back, homies. All right. You should open a whole store. I do have art in my, I have art locally that I sell in a boutique. And then I do have an online store where you can buy some of my stuff. So just FYI. And guess what we're gonna paint next? Cats. I'm gonna just do another little fun cat painting here. I'm just getting some dirty water on here to get us started. And then we're gonna drop in purple. Let's make pretty colorful cats. Purple and, ooh, green. I did not realize I was touching the green. Hold on, I don't want green in there. We're gonna just tap that away. was funny. Like, oops, sometimes you stick your brush in the wrong, sometimes you just stick your brush in the wrong paint. That's like there's a lesson in that somewhere, I'm sure. You just chose the wrong color. Okay, we're just gonna blend and blend. Make it fat on one side, like he's loafing. Well, I guess the dark purple really ended up taking over, which is fine. I'm just gonna lift and give us a lighter part of the face, which is just taking the dry brush and running across there. Okay. Bit of water right here in the center and really lift. Okay, just take a paper towel right in the middle. Okay. Oops. Okay. You got chocolate in my peanut butter, you got peanut butter in my chocolate. That's the lesson. Yeah. Actually, light purple and, yeah, green and purple do go well together. Like, it kind of, but like merging in here, I don't know. And it was not in my head for making it that way, so. And then I want another baby. I want a little baby cat over here. And baby is laying down, all curled up. Cute. All right, and then we need to put them on like the floor together. So let's give them a location. And we're just making it up, so it doesn't have to be real colors. They're purple cats, so they can have a yellow floor. Gold. Actually, yellow and purple are complementary, kind of nice together. It's not too bad. Okay, and then don't know what happened to that ear, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna switch back to the other brush here. Little happy eyes. That's my favorite kind. That's my favorite kind. And a cute little nose. And of course, little happy kitty. And little whiskers. That's fine. And I think it'll be fun to give this kitty a little stripes or a little extra. So we'll go into the ultramarine here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cute. It's just a cute little, it's almost like the treasure cat. Stacy, hi. I've been pretty good. How are you doing? Okay? Are you healing up? Some life you gotta figure out where your mountains go, and in my life they're right here. Oh, yeah, that's a good quote. Look out, Picasso, a new painter in town. Hi, Ben. Thank you. All hail Jimothy. I love Jimothy. I painted Jimothy. Painted him a little while ago. Last week, I think. Okay. And we'll give her a little, let's see, she'll just be, she's loafing, so it's just like her little paws are here. Oh, she's so cute. What a cute baby. Oh yeah, and we can give her a little tabby stripes. I love when little tabbies have the little stripes down their face from their head. To the lines. Okay, she's pretty good to go. Now let's add our little pal over here. Little bread kitty reference once in a while. Yeah, loaf, bread loaf. She's loafy loaf. Yeah, that turned out good. And she's a little sleepy kitty. So let's make her little eyes like she's sleeping. Oops. See, that's what happens. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Just need an upside down triangle. There we go. And a little. A little sleepy cat. That works. Purple was a granulating color. I don't believe it is. The paint that I use is from, oh my goodness, why am I drawing a blank? The paint is, what's this brand? Why can I not remember the name of it? Oh, it's over across the room. I don't have one in front of me. But it's, I don't believe it's the granulating kind. Sorry. Distractions. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll make this work. Granulating, did you put the pink in there? It's a blend of the two purples. I have like the magenta and the darker purple. To be honest, I'm self-taught and I don't really I don't really know what granulating means. I mean, I thought it was like the kind that like makes more like smudgy. Like I have tried paint that has more grittiness to it, if that's what you are referring to. This is a lot more creamy smooth. Yeah, it is a left brain right thing, left brain right brain thing. Yes. Blah 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 blah. My brain. Okay, now let's give this little kitty a little more stripes as well, because he has to match his mommy. I love that. That the pigments separate. Oh, right. Okay. Hmm. I'll have to do like a little test sometime for, I'm gonna have to look up granulating and see examples of it. Then I will be better at answering that next time. I love them. It's so cute here. Give them the little stripies. Just a couple little stripies. Little stripies in his face and little stripies here. All right, now where do we want to put them? I think we'll put, okay, no, it's flat enough that I can do. I think we've got a potted plant right here between them. I think that's what they would want. They would want to be chilling by a plant. So let's make a teal colored plant pot right here. Where did you get this sketchbook, by the way? I looked online to find one, but my sketches, it's on Amazon. I have a link on some of my videos that there is a link to these tiny sketchbooks, like a 3-pack of them on Amazon. Some unique things. Yeah. Yes, it is a tiny sketchbook. These are previous paintings that I've done in here. Did butterfly. Did a sailboat. Last night we did this fish. And tonight I'm just messing around tonight. I'm not tied to making anything specific this evening because I have a lot of stuff going on in my brain for other things. So tonight I am just messing around basically. This is just a fun painting. Sometimes I actually, have a goal in mind for the paintings, but tonight we're just making this for fun. Just to make something, just to keep our creative brain going and to wear it out enough for my insomnia to stop. Because that's how I got started doing this, actually, is for insomnia. Because I had the worst insomnia and I would lay in bed and think, man, I just want to be painting. So I was like, well, duh, I should just get up and make something. And then it would like kind of wear out my brain and I would get like, I'm like, oh, I got the dopamine and the happiness from painting something. Like, oh, this, I might be onto something. Late night painting. You're self-taught as well in regards to watercolor. Yeah. Sorry, I'm little star on it. Make a little star. Oh yeah, I'll put a little star in here somewhere. Accordion for pocket-sized. I'm finally reading all your comments, so sorry guys if I'm like behind a bit here. Little sketchbook. Love the butterfly. Yeah, thank you. Love the drawing in the background, by the way. Oh yeah, we just made this earlier. This was an intuitive painting we did a few minutes ago. It's a little moose. I just put some purple on the paper. And what's insomnia? Like the landscape in the back. It's giving me childhood Bob Ross vibes. Yeah, exactly. Insomnia is when you cannot fall asleep. And I definitely had that. I do have it sometimes still. We're going to make a giant plant here. Why not? No, I didn't know that. I thought you did them for fun. Woohoo, free therapy. Yeah. Had insomnia since I was 22. Sometimes I get days without. Yeah, it's so hard. Some days are just like your brain will not shut off. And it really stinks. Little plants. There. And Asia times are different. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we are almost done with this. We're going to put a little wall behind them now. Let's do just whatever color I have on my brush is what I'm going to do. I kind of like that kind of teal. I like to use just the dirty water sometimes because it's already made up of the colors you're already using, so it works well. Just have a light. just our notebook. It doesn't really matter. All right, we're gonna let this dry, and then we will do an outline. So fetch. Space Kitty is rising. Tiny brush, lol, it'll drive me insane. Laurel, I've gotten used to it. I find that it's just a matter of having my wrist stable and then just using, you know, like if my wrist is stable, then I'm just using mostly my fingers, bending for most of it. And it's not too bad. I like the challenge of it. So funny. Let's use this pen this time. I'm gonna use a Microperm 05. I'm gonna outline. The kitty is mostly outlined already, but we're just gonna give it that black detail. Oh my goodness. If things want to cooperate with me, then we will. I already had some like dark lines down here, so I'm just leaving those the way they are. I'm just picking up where I can see it needs a little more. Outlining. Okay, and then outlining this big flower pot. Just give it a little bit of there. Okay, that's cute. Just cover up some of that white. Okay. And then just outline our little plants a bit here. And then we're almost done. And then somebody asked for a star. So let's put a star pattern on the wall behind. You know what? And I'm going to do a star pattern in white. That'd be cute. My white gel pen. Wow. White gel pen and G Kitty and G Cat. That's fun. Oh my gosh, this is actually really adorable with like a little star pattern on the wall behind. It's so cute. Thank you, whoever requested a star. That gave me the idea to do this. So fun. Uh-oh, I bumped it. Bumped that one here. It's fine. I take calligraphy. One time they made me use the small little brushes with the one little brush. I hated that. Oh, yeah. Champagne colored. It's like they put little glow stars on the wall behind them. Okay, that's actually really cute. This one just got smudged a little, but it's fine. Yay! Okay. I think we are finished with that painting. I'm guilty of loving sparkly paint. You know, I like sparkly paint too. I do have... oh, you guys, I do have a gold gel pen. Okay, of course, let's do it. Just an outline. It's tricky, but I'm doing it just for you because you requested it. It's the closest thing I have to sparkly. I do have sparkly paint somewhere, just not nearby. Okay, let's do this one at a time. And then we're going to be finished. You can find glitter everywhere, yes. One gel pen imaginable. I don't actually have that many gel pens. I only have like the white, black, and a gold and a silver, I think. I have a whole bunch of white gel pens. Multiple different brands. But I do have like the Posca markers and several acrylic markers. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, there we go. Little superstars behind them. And the little gold. Okay. And now we are finished. Okay. Well, I hope you guys liked this. That was fun. You can kind of see the gold is shiny around the stars. Okay, these were our 2 paintings for tonight. This was a little moose and the sunset, sort of purple, and then our 2 kitties in the notebook that we just added to this notebook of other paintings that now has this. All right, thank you all for watching along with me, and I hope you are subscribed to Hello Tiny Painters. If you're not, go to my channel and subscribe, please. And also watch some of my long form content. I'm really having a hard time getting my audience from my shorts, that I've been able to find a lot of an audience for my shorts that are like, 1 minute, like time-lapse videos of the tiny art or showing my tiny art. But getting people to go and watch my longer videos on YouTube that I have. I just don't get that much traction there yet. So I would really love some help with that. All right, thanks everyone. Even if you just like have it in the background, like hit play and let them just like play in the background. Thanks everybody. I really appreciate you. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.